pre-qualification, pre-approval, or underwriter pre-approval? Which one is the best? Hi, my name is Ari Rahimi, a full-time loan officer, and in this video I want to go over the difference between pre-qualification, pre-approval, and underwriter pre-approval. When you started pre-qualification process, you normally share your information about your income and your debt with the mortgage lender, and in most cases you won't require for provide any verifications. Likely the lender would run your credit and use it plus the information you disclose, and in that case you have a ballpark of how much money you can borrow. Pre-qualification, it's one way to know your budget, but normally it's not good enough for the sellers to accept your offer with the pre-qualification. A pre-approval, it's a step up from the pre-qualification. Plus the loan application that you will fill out for the pre-qualification, on the pre-approval, the lenders would ask you for few documentation that it would prove your income and your debt load. The lender might ask you, depending on your situation, for some supporting documentation. Those documentation could be 2 years of tax return, W-2s, or 1099. Any profit and loss documentation if you are a self-employed. Pay stubs, bank statement, retirement statement, the source of the down payment coming from, and also if you have any other incomes like your another real estate income, alimony, child support, they would ask you to provide those as well. The lender might also ask for additional documentation depending on your situation if you had bankruptcy or foreclosure in the past years. A pre-approval would consider a conditional commitment to lend, but still need a fully underwriting process when you are under a contract. Loan underwriting is the longest process when it comes to a home loan, and the underwriter would go over all your documentation really specifically, and they will check that like all the information are matching on all these documentation. For example, your first name and last name or date of birth would match with all these documentation you provided, or they would go over all the details of your bank statement and they would check all the deposit and withdrawal that you had in the last 60 days. If there is any issues, the loan won't get finalized until they are solved, and this can delay the closing and jeopardize sometimes the entire deal. Don't want to wait till the underwriting process to find out if you can buy your dream house or no. Then the best way is to get the underwriting pre-approval. A fully underwriter pre-approval, it's one way to do the most underwriting process before you even make an offer on a house. You can close faster with less surprises, and also the seller would like underwriter pre-approval even more than the normal pre-approval letter. Submit all of your financial documentation like the pre-approval, and actual underwriter will go over all of them and take a look at them before you even make an offer on a house. They perform the same on your documentation like you're actually under a contract. This might seem more work, but it actually saves a ton of time and it's a lot smoother process down the road. With an underwriting pre-approval, you can close as fast as 17 to 21 days depending on the lender, and also your offer would stand out and more appeal to the seller, specifically for those sellers that they want to close fast. At the end, if you prepare before you enter the housing market, you can have a more successful home search. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let me know if you have any question or concern on the comment. I would love to hear your feedback. Thanks.